My name is Wendy Katsikas, and I've been told that I have lived an eventful life. Two of those events are specifically relevant to my being an athlete and a volunteer at New England Disabled Sports. In 1975, as a college senior, I had my left foot and lower leg amputated as a result of a car accident. In 2013, I retired from a 38-year career in public school education and set about finding activities that would fill my days. I needed something that was going to engage me body, mind, and soul the same way that school had. I found that something at New England Disabled Sports. I began my athlete to volunteer journey in 2015 as a sit skier, thanks to a Christmas gift from my son. There I was, never having skied before, sliding down a mountain trail. I was hooked from the beginning on the feeling of sliding down a mountainside. I use the word flying advisedly because I really wasn't going very fast, and I was tethered the entire time. But I knew right from the start that I was in a special place with special people. My volunteers treated me with care, respect, and challenged me right from the start. They combined skill development with a lot of fun, with the goal always of becoming more independent. And as a result, I am now an independent vice skier. After a couple of seasons of skiing, I decided I wanted to try kayaking. I'd always wanted to, but I'm a weak swimmer, so I never really felt comfortable going out on a lake by myself. So having someone assigned to be just with me gave me the confidence to get out there on the lake, and I found another sport to love. I was also encouraged to try cycling that season. Now, this is a much more daunting experience because the very sight of my disability was going to be in play. Unlike sit skiing and kayaking, I had to use my legs to pedal a bike. I had a lot of concerns and some potential problems, but everything I brought up to the NEDS people was met with a solution and the encouragement to just come out and try it. Because of my faith in the NEDS community, I decided to give it a shot. My trust in the NEDS folk to not only make it fun, but also keep me safe was rewarded. I made it down the lower part of the Franconia Rec Trail with the help of some very strong volunteers who pushed me up the hills I couldn't make up by myself and encouraged me all the way. I've been cycling ever since and recently bought my own recumbent trike. Fast forward a couple of years, and I thought perhaps I knew enough about skiing now that I could give back to NEDS by becoming a volunteer in the ski program. I was thrilled when they accepted me as a volunteer. I was going to get to teach people this phenomenal sport that gave me so much joy. Not only have I gone through the same process as a new sit skier, I use the same equipment they do. So I can take the verbal instructions from the stand-up skiers and show what they actually look like in action and model all of that for the new sit skiers. My perspective as a person affected by a disability is also different from an able-bodied coach. I have experienced diminished physical ability and the struggle to become as independent as possible. And that connection can be really powerful, particularly with athletes who have an acquired disability, as I do. I hope that my example can help these athletes persevere in their quest to become independent in their sport. I hope you've noticed the word struggle and respect in my narrative. Struggling, as defined as attempting difficult tasks, is to be expected and even encouraged. It's in the struggle where progress is made. My volunteer coaches allowed me to struggle. They could have jumped in, helped me right away, but they used visual cueing and encouragement and time to work on skills. And as a result, I made tremendous progress. It took me an entire season to figure out how I needed to move to get myself out of the kayak independently, and then to develop the balance and strength to actually do it. My coaches respected my determination to do that by myself. And I was ridiculously proud of myself. And on the last day of the season, I finally accomplished my goal. For me, relatively new as a volunteer, I enjoy watching the interactions of the experienced coaches with their students. They are very respectful of not only the student's person, but also their journey as an athlete. There's a wealth of information stored in the brains of coaches for New England Disabled Sports. And I hope to take advantage of that as I travel on my path to become an experienced coach.